Am I in here too?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, let's, yeah, grab it. Let me squeeze in.
All right, we'll open it up here. We've got Coach McCombs as well as Nia Robertson and Essence Brown. We'll start with a quick quote from Coach on the game, and then we'll field questions for the players first.
Yeah, I'm really proud of our team tonight. Got off to a great start, got in some foul trouble, weathered the storm through the second quarter. And credit to Howard, right? They're a gritty, tough team. They came back on us, and I think that we had opportunities to fold, but we really continued to grind it out for the entire game. Players stepping up, making big plays. We think we're still learning and growing. I'm excited about this group and where we're headed, but just really proud of our perseverance tonight.
So Naya, second year in a row you've set your career high against Howard. What is it about Howard? Like, is there something special about playing them, or just you're just feeling it tonight?
I mean, they're down the street, so I just go out there and go fight and do what I have to do.
18 three-pointers attempted. Was that just you felt hot, you were taking a lot of heat checks, or was that something coming into the game you wanted to focus on shooting from deep?
It was kind of a heat check at a moment, but then just pregame I was feeling myself, so therefore I had to go out there and do what I had to do.
Coach, it took until the third quarter for you guys to make your first two-point field goal. Was that sort of an intentional part of the game plan to focus on shooting threes? Was that just what the defense allowed you guys to do? And do you see sort of going forward the three-point shot being really the focus of the offense?
Yeah, I think that we like to take inside-out threes. I think that, we have to do a better job of getting to the rim and finishing at the rim, which I think we did a better job in the second half. We were just penetrating and kicking for a lot, and so, they were going in, and we kind of continued to settle for that. And I think that, Howard was rotating and blocking some of our shots in the paint, so I think that kind of deterred us from continuing to attack, but we got to do better with showing with our fakes and things like that, and just even when we go inside out, re-attacking. I thought their closeouts, we could have done a better job of attacking. So to answer your question, we want to have more twos attempted, yes.
So Essence, I believe it was 9 points in the fourth quarter. You kind of stepped up right when it seemed like maybe the game was slipping away a little bit. I don't know, what was going through your head going into that fourth quarter?
So I got in early foul trouble, and so when I came back in, my mindset was just to bring energy defensively, and I think that when I have that energy defensively, it can carry me on offense, and so I was just taking what the defense was giving me and trying to help us, so I just got in the flow of things, and yeah.
And Coach, you told me last week that Naya has a bullseye on her back and that you think she would be getting a lot of attention from other teams' defenses, being guarded by their best defensive player. I want you to just return to that tonight after a career performance. How do you think Naya was able to step up despite getting a lot of defensive attention?
Yeah, I think that's, what she's going to demand, from other teams. It's just going to create opportunities, for her teammates to step up. I think that's really important. Naya does like to score the ball, so she's going to find ways to get her shots. I think she started to drive a lot more in the second half. And I think that, she just got to trust that she's taking the right kind of shots, for our team. But definitely in the second half, I think they really focused on her a lot more after she got hot. So, but Naya was kind of already in that rhythm. So, it's no secret. She's got to prepare for it. We have to prepare, our team for that as well. But I think we're capable in other areas of scoring to help her and our team.
So Naya, you were, I believe, primary defender on Ayanna Warren tonight. She was 1 for 14 from the floor. Talk about, were you kind of circling that matchup heading in? Obviously, you score a career high in points, but hold their point guard to, one field goal. So what did you make of your defense tonight?
Oh, yeah, during scout, I was scout was on number 2, so I just had to go out there and just defend, not foul. But, yeah.
She's a good player, right? Warren's a good player. She didn't do well from the field, but when we fouled her, she went to the free throw line and made us pay in that way. So that's what good players do, right? They'll find a way to get in that scoring column.
Coach, when Howard made that run in the second half, what was your message to the team in the timeout that allowed you guys to finish strong?
Yeah, we had to get stops. I think we got 5 stops in a row at one stretch. We just talked about our defense, like we had to get stops. I thought we prepared, for the press all week, but we didn't get stops on defense. They were driving it and rotating, and we were getting kind of caught. So, yeah, those are definitely things that we can work on. But yeah, when we kind of go on a drought, we just focus on our defense.
Coach, I'm curious about Madison Buford. She obviously is, I don't know, glue player, glue guy. It seems like it's, lots of effort. She literally flies into the stands, stands up, goes, I'm okay. I mean, what does she bring to your team?
Yeah, I mean, she's a 5th-year player, right? So she's experienced. She's been through a lot of basketball games, and I think when you have people like that, they kind of just are more aware of everything that's going on. She plays with a sense of urgency, right? And so she's still learning our system. She was out a lot in the summertime, so I think she's still kind of catching her flow with us right now. But I'm excited about her growth. I think she's going to really be a person that can help us on both sides of the ball.
Coach, the team went from 13 to 23 from the free throw line. How do you guys look on improving that?
Yeah, we got to get in the gym. We got to shoot. We got to make those free throws. That's really important. We can't shoot 59% from the line.
Naya, you set a career high in points today, tied a program record in threes. This is just the opening day of the season. How do you follow that up going forward?
Repeat yourself.
You set a career high in points, tied a program record in threes. It's just opening night. How do you sort of follow that up going forward?
I'm just staying focused and just going and doing what I have to do, get in the gym more, bring my teammates into the gym with me too, so we can improve and get better. But just staying focused throughout the rest of the season.
I'm curious how you thought you guys dealt with Howard's pressure. It seemed like you guys got off that hot start, and then they started pressing you a little bit more. What did you see during the game in terms of that?
Yeah, I mean, I thought they didn't get a ton of turnovers from the press, in my opinion. There were kind of like at certain times, maybe with different rotations and things like that. I thought for the most part we did a pretty good job against the press. It's much improved from practice. So we really got after it the last couple of days in the press where they weren't successful. So I thought today we were a lot more successful at looking up the court. I think we got to convert more, when somebody presses. We kind of want to improve on that aspect.
We'll do one more.
Coach, you had your full court press at different times throughout the game. What do you think of it tonight?
Oh, yeah, it's just like everything, something we want to work on. We got to watch the film. I think it's something that can change the tempo when we need to. So I think it's really important that we have some other things to go to this year. And so we're looking to incorporate that a little bit more.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, the website.